Chinese President Xi Jinping is all set to visit Pakistan soon. That is our top focus this hour, as the meeting will be a part of the yearly Pakistan-China high-level strategic council meetings. The details and dates of the visit are yet to be finalized. Pakistan's Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi is scheduled to visit Beijing later this month to finalize the dates. The Chinese president's visit was scheduled for June this year, but the meeting could not happen due to the COVID-19 pandemic. This will be Xi Jinping's second visit outside the country amidst the pandemic in 2020, the first being Myanmar in January of this year. Xi Jinping last visited Pakistan in 2015 and signed 51 projects under the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. That was also the first state visit of the Chinese leadership to Pakistan. Now, both Islamabad and Beijing have termed their relationship as all-weather friendship. The visit by the Chinese president comes amidst Beijing's growing influence in South Asia and deteriorating ties with New Delhi. Remember, Chinese forces were involved in a violent face-off with Indian forces along the Line of Actual Control, or LAC, in eastern Ladakh some days ago. And so that is the big story that we're bringing to you on WION Dispatch this evening, that China's President Xi Jinping is all set to visit Pakistan as a part of China-Pak yearly strategic high-level council meeting. Now, Pakistan's Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi will also be visiting Beijing later this month to finalize the dates for the visit. It's important to know that this visit is coming on the heels of tensions between India and China at the LAC. For more details, let's quickly go across to our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik, who's joining me live from Islamabad this hour. Anas, a very good evening to you. Now, that the visit to Pakistan by the Chinese president comes amidst deteriorating ties with New Delhi makes it even more interesting. What should one expect during this year's high-level strategic council meeting?
Well, Akansha, this visit that is to be held somewhere in the coming month, in the first week of September. That is what is being said. That would be very important given the Pakistan-China relations. There are MOUs that are to be signed, particularly in the field of defense cooperation as well, that are likely to be signed. It is being hinted in that manner. The high-level strategic council between Pakistan and China meets yearly. Last year, the meeting was held in Beijing. This year, it was supposed to be held in the month of June, but due to the pandemic, it was shifted, and now it is being said that as early as September's first week, we would be expecting President Xi here in Islamabad. Additionally, the Pakistani Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi is all set to go to Beijing sometime later this month, most likely in the last week or the third week of the current month, that is August, and then the President Xi's schedule would be finalized. Now, if I talk to you through about the possible areas that which would be the focus of this upcoming or this forthcoming visit, that would be one, bilateral cooperation. Secondly being security cooperation, because we've seen recently Chinese interests being attacked here in Pakistan. Thirdly, the very important China-Pakistan Economic Corridor and with regards to its progress. And fourthly, on matters governing each other's territorial interests. For Pakistan being that of Kashmir, and for China, its reaffirmation of its one China policy. So we're expecting that visit to be held sometime in the first week of August. Just before that, the Pakistani Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi will be visiting Beijing. Yes, Akansha.
All right. We'll, of course, get to know about the dates once Shah Mahmood Qureshi has visited Beijing and finalized the dates. On that note, let me also quickly go across to Siddhant Sibbal, who's joining me live at this hour from New Delhi. Siddhant, be it the issue of Kashmir, a border row with China, or even growing intelligence sharing between China and Pakistan, what are the concerns that India must pay heed to before the China-Pak bilateral?
Well, this is a visit that New Delhi will be closely watching. Two important aspects to the visit. One, of course, the growing nexus between Islamabad and Beijing amidst the deteriorating ties between New Delhi and Beijing. Another is the influence China is getting in South Asia. We know the growing closeness between China and Nepal, the role the Chinese envoy plays in Nepali politics. And we have seen in last few months how the Nepalese government government has been very, very belligerent towards New Delhi. And also we know that recently there was a foreign ministers meeting that happened. This it of course is called the Quad meeting, but it is a different kind of Quad, the Quad between Pakistan, Afghanistan, Nepal and China. All four countries said that this is basically on COVID cooperation. But of course the meeting raised eyebrows here in New Delhi. But of course we know that Chinese are happy to increase their influence in South Asia, and just not the northern part of South Asia, the southern part as well, whether it's Maldives or Sri Lanka. We know that when it comes to Sri Lanka, how the Chinese have been trying to engage in infrastructure development. And of course New Delhi's worries stems from several reasons, whether it's the axis between the two countries, intelligence, or of course the mega mammoth project, the infrastructure project, the China-Pakistan infrastructure project, which passes through Pakistani-occupied Kashmir. So India remains a strong opposer of Chinese influence in the region. And after the Galwan incident, we have seen how India, along with other countries, other democratic countries like US, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, even blocs like EU and ASEAN have come together to oppose the Chinese aggressiveness in the world and of course in the region.
Absolutely. Chinese aggression is certainly going to be one concern for India for now. Thank you so much, Siddhant Sibal.